What's up, guys? Welcome back to the FNG Academy. Buck here, former Green Beret, here to help you guys get selected. What's up, guys? Welcome back, man. I feel like I haven't done a talking head in a while. We've been putting out a ton of videos and traveling around a lot, getting a ton of good content. Can't wait for you guys to see what's coming next. So much cool stuff. Make sure we're doing a ton of giveaways on the FNGacademy.com. Make sure you guys go check that out. Congratulations to the guy who just won the tour knife, FNG Academy tour knife, which we will be restocking soon in the next couple months. And the next one, we're doing monthly giveaways. So the next one is a plate carrier, the Prime Armor plate carrier. So that's going to happen on the 8th, and the winner will get selected from the email list. So make sure you guys are signed up for the email list. We're going to do a giveaway every single month. So if you didn't win this time, don't worry. You'll probably at some point have a really good shot at winning, because like I said, every single month we're going to do a giveaway of some kind. We got the Prime Armor, and then we got the optic coming up. So in this video, guys, I wanted to talk about recovery and all the things that I use for recovery. If you're trying to go special forces, one of the biggest hindrance to your physical fitness you're going to find is not recovering fast enough. You have to recover as fast as possible so you can get back out there and get more miles in, more reps, and more workouts. So that being said, this video is sponsored by 18 Alpha Fitness. Guys, go check out Kevin over at 18 Alpha Fitness. He will get you right. Kevin, we chose Kevin to partner with because he's a former Green Beret, so he knows what you guys need to be good at. There's no one better that could get you right and get you ready to make sure your injury prevention is up and you're physically fit and ready to go. So tell him Buck sent you. Use code word Buck at sign up starting now so you can get a discount on that. So guys, go check out Kevin. All right, so like I said, I've tried all these things. You guys see my whole table's full of just all the random stuff that everybody tries. I got scripters, I got everything in here. I've tried it all. The only thing that I haven't tried yet, which I'm going to get on next, is cupping. Obviously, we've seen a lot of UFC fighters use cupping, and they say it's great, and they like it. So I'm going to order all the stuff for cupping. Guys, I'm not a doctor. I don't know what I'm talking about, so don't take any of this as advice or solely on my advice at all or what I do. I'm just giving you what I do because, I research it on my own. That's how I like to do things, and then I do it and try it out. But that's probably not the best way to do it. So little disclaimer, don't do what I do. Don't do what I say. All right. So that being said, one of the main things that I use obviously is a roller. Everybody knows a roller. So we won't stick talking about this for very long. Just make sure you're using one. They're awesome. This actually helps big time. When I get an injury, I use all this stuff. So I don't use all this stuff all the time, right? Because that would be a lot. That would take up a shit ton of my day. I'm not trying to just be like all day, just be like recovery, But when I have a ping, something that you know it's right on the cusp of being an injury and you want to back it off as quickly as possible to get back at it. Right now I got this shoulder impingement. It sucks. So I'm using all this stuff to get after that shoulder. And that's what made me think of this video and thought I'd help you guys out. So obviously we need to use our roller. And then the very next thing from the roller is a lacrosse ball. The roller is not going to get in deep enough. You think deep tissue massage. That's where the lacrosse ball is going to come in handy and help out a lot. Obviously, best case scenario is you go sign up for a chiropractor like once every 2 weeks to once a week, and you sign up for massage therapy once every week or 2 weeks. I'm not doing that because it's expensive, and that's a lot of time that I have to go into those appointments. But I was doing that leading up to a big race. I was getting massages. I was getting chiropractor visits, and it was helping tremendously. You could add in cupping to that, scraping, if you got the money and but that being said, if you're trying to go special forces, you have to understand that you're treating your body like a professional athlete. You're putting it through hell and expecting it to keep going and going. And professional athletes wouldn't blink an eye at doing all those things for their recovery. So it's up to you. You have the expensive end of the spectrum. You're probably going to perform really high and recover really fast if you're willing to put in the money and the time. I'm not. I prefer to do things at home. So it is what it is. So the next thing that I do and I picked up and tried was scraping. I picked this thing up on Amazon. It's a metal scraper, and then you get the cream that goes with it. It's expensive as shit, it's like $14 for this jar, but it doesn't absorb into the skin, so you can just keep scraping the skin, and you don't get a lot of friction, so you're not doing damage to your skin. And then you'll notice it starts to get red, and then certain spots will get like almost blood red. They'll get bright red. So you try to focus in on those areas. I'll do a light scraping over the part of my shoulder that's injured, working my way down. And then if I feel something that's kind of like sensitive or bothering me that I want to dig at, then I'll turn it to, you start using this part of the scraper and kind of dig in. I find that the more I focus on rolling, scraping, manipulating that muscle and getting it to relax, the better it feels. So scraping, something I tried. Again, I'm going to get cupping soon, and then I'll tell you guys how that goes. Another thing that I do is the TENS unit. So I like to hook up the pads to my shoulder. I'll do 2 on the front, 2 on the back, and then I'll crank that thing up. And then you're going to get like a muscle spasm in your shoulder, a little dance move, blah, 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 blah. You get a muscle spasm in your shoulder. I like to flex it to get it to until it's almost stopped spasming, and then relax. And then it starts jumping around, and then I'll flex it and then relax. Flex it and then relax. I'm basically what I'm trying to do is just to get that as much movement inside that tissue as possible to help just relax things in my shoulder. Again, I'm not a doctor. I'm just guessing. These are just things that make me feel better. Some of it probably mental, but some of it is physical, and it helps me recover faster. Now this one, the next one, this is something that's expensive. You guys probably won't do this one. It's a Juve red light. So red light therapy. This is something you can mix with meditation. Do your red light therapy and try to relax and do a 10-minute meditation. I do this for 6 minutes. The issue with this guy is that the research shows that it's beneficial. And look it up. Do your own research to confirm that. But they're showing that it's beneficial to help the healing process. But the problem is they don't know how much exposure is good and how much is too much. And that's an issue, right? Because we all know that everything is good in moderation, and then it's a bad thing. So how much is moderation for a red light? And I think that is where the research needs to fill in more and let us know. How much of this do we need? How much should we use? So far, good research showing that this is helping, but we don't know how much to use. So I do 6-minute increments. I feel like that's a low amount of time, but who knows? It's kind of a guessing game at this point. So maybe not be worth the risk. This thing was like $700. Oof. Another thing that I use is a mat. This mat that's on Amazon. It's supposed to, these little needles in there are supposed to hit pressure points in your back and then help your back relax. They kind of promote it for better sleep. There's so many things you can do, but I take my shirt off at night and lay on this thing, and it helps me relax. It's probably some mental because I'm focusing on relaxing while I'm laying on this, and it just pricks into my back. It's not painful. You can make it painful if you do this and then really push into it. If you're trying to like really push and get some pressure points, but I don't know. Could be a gimmick. I still like it though. I still like to use it. Another one of the main things when I'm trying to recover that helps me a lot is just hot soaks. I do hot soaks with Epsom salt regularly. And then sometimes I'll do the ice baths. I hate ice baths. Cold showers help a lot. There's so many things that we could do. If your gym has access to a sauna, obviously we know that saunas are huge. But the point of today's video is how to do recovery stuff at home, because time is a factor. So you need to have things at your disposal that you could do to yourself to help your recovery speed up. And so these are some of the things that I use at home that work for me, and they're not very expensive besides this light, which I would just skip on that and I would feel just fine. But yeah, that's it. All right, guys, I hope that helps give you some ideas of the things that you could do to start helping yourself recover so you can get back in the game faster. Go check out Kevin. And also, I can't wait for you guys to see what we got going on. We are actually shooting our first film this weekend. It's going to be a suspense short film. And I'm excited. I'm scared. I'm nervous. Abel's nervous. He's been researching his ass off for this and to get ready for this. And it could be a giant bust. We don't know. But that's the thing, guys. I don't just tell you to chase your fears and do hard things and all that stuff. This isn't just words. I'm living it. I'm scared of this. I'm scared of failing at it and just making an ass of ourselves. But I'm more afraid of not trying. I'm more afraid of being stagnant and getting comfortable and staying comfortable. I don't want that. So we're going to do what we tell you guys to do, and we're going to chase our fears down head on and see what happens. Because on the other side of that fear is growth. And like I tell you guys all the time, the number one thing that we're looking for in this life is as much growth as possible. You could just get success after success. That doesn't mean shit. It's about growth. It's about learning. So we're going to go chase some fears this weekend. Can't wait to show you guys the final product. We'll see you guys next time. Nothing has helped me more in my process of healing than helping other people. Doing the YouTube channel, figuring out ways to help people in the best and biggest way I can. What's up, guys? Back. What's up, guys? Welcome back to FNG Academy. Welcome back to FNG Academy. Welcome back to FNG Academy. Buck here from Green Beret. Here to help you guys get selected. There's a lot of stress that comes with trying to go this route. There's a lot of fear, there's a lot of anxiety. Yeah. So now how can we use content to let them laugh, let them see that we're normal ass people. If we can do it, they can do it. Well, hello everybody. Welcome to this painting with Buck Ross. Right here to help you guys. No, not today. Gear review. Oh yeah. Wait till you read the book. The book goes into things that were really difficult to talk about. It goes into my failures. It goes into my failures as a Green Beret. It goes into my failures as a man, as a husband. The things that we went through growing up, getting shot at as a kid, things like that. Like, it's deep. If you guys have wondered how I've managed to get from basically, a police officer, no one knows who I am, to where I'm at now, obviously a huge part of that is I put together an amazing team. 2 Green Berets and an amazing videographer, all of whom I've known for years. They're my best friends. I've worked my ass off. I've spent probably about $5,000 in plane tickets over the last year. We started Wine and Rations with Andy Stump.
Guys, what's up? Welcome to this episode of Wine and Rations.
Recently, I was reached out to by a dude named Bedros Keuilian.
I reached out to this guy and I was like, hey man, could you be like a surrogate dad, older brother figure for this guy? And he said yes.
Before you guys step off to go to basic, to go to selection, to start your journey, I highly encourage you to do this one thing. And this is my last bit of advice to you before you guys leave and you can't watch the FNG Academy for a while and you have to keep, my voice ringing in your head. Help other people.